What a fun experience, first of all. So fun. I'd say for us, when you say being transplants, as we call ourselves, or newbies to the community, we weren't born and raised here, but it was kind of like a, hey, welcome. We're excited to have you, and we see you. We see you. We notice you, and keep on going.
Probably my favorite experience was a milestone in my career, a huge milestone to be surprised to be on the cover of Jefferson City magazine while working one day. Almost brought me to tears, made my family very, very proud, and I think one of the biggest things was to be able to represent Jefferson City and to get some recognition for that. I'm not looking for a pat on the back, but it was certainly one of the biggest pats on the back that I've ever got, and it was an honor to get to be featured in the magazine, but to also get to represent Jefferson City and small businesses as well.
My favorite experience was probably being laughed at by my friends and teased and poked about my magazine picture and those kind of things. So they had a lot of fun with that, let's just say that.
I just love connecting with the other people that were in my class. Well, actually not even just in my class, but all of the classes that have been ones to watch. It's kind of like this camaraderie that we've built, and fellowship, and it's just kind of fun because we'll get together and do a happy hour or something, but they're a lot of my peers and mentors even, and being able to connect with them and have something in common has been really incredible.
Really, my favorite experience has been watching other people behind me for the ones to watch. I mean, it was an honor to be selected as ones to watch. I don't think that it really changed the way I did things. I think I would have been active and involved in the community, but I've loved seeing the people behind me and what they've done to be selected and what they continue to do after they've been selected.
First of all, thank whoever nominated you. That is somebody who is a major cheerleader in your life, whether you know it or not, and for them to take time to nominate you, some of which had multiple people who nominated them, that's really big. So thank those people and thank them wholeheartedly and let them know that you appreciate that, and then kind of own that role. It's almost with a little bit of responsibility that you carry to be that next generation. So kind of fit that mold and fill it and own it a little bit.
I think my advice for the class of 2018, I tell my boys all the time, it's better to give than to receive. And I think as long as they stay involved in their community, as long as they stay involved in something and are able to give back, they're going to be successful in life. They're going to be successful in business as long as they continue to give back.
I think some advice that I have for the 2018 class would be twofold. The first one would be to keep building those relationships, whether those relationships are at work or in our community or volunteering, whether you work at your local church or for a shelter or however you like to volunteer, and to keep building those relationships. I think any time that we can be strong bridge builders, it makes for a stronger community, and so continuing to build those relationships. And number two would be enjoy the journey a little bit. Sometimes we're so goal-oriented and checking off our checklist and getting all the things that we need to have done that we don't have time just to take a deep breath and enjoy it. And I think there's something to be said for riding our bike hard up a hill. We're riding, and when we get to the top, we've accomplished our goals. But there's also something to be said for enjoying the ride down, lifting your hands off the handlebars, screaming like a banshee, and just enjoying the ride.
My advice is probably just to stay focused. It's going to be difficult to stay focused on those things you want to do and those things that are important to you in life. So stay focused on achieving more and doing more for this community, but also stay focused on what's really important to you in life.
We'll have a lot of cocktails at the reception. That always makes everything better, right?
Well, everybody who knows me as I'm sitting here in my maroon knows that my spirit animal is a Missouri State bear. I mean, I've got my bear. If you come in the mayor's office, I have my little Go Bears right here. And then I also have, he even plays the fight song, Go Bears! And then right here, I mean, hello, what is my spirit animal? Bears, all the way.
Spirit animal. I aspire to be a cat. I really like cats. I'm probably quite the opposite of that because of my schedule and workload and things that I've tried to accomplish. But my spirit animal is a cat. I really like their lifestyle.
My spirit animal. So I put some thought into this, and I had to ask my wife what my spirit animal was, and never really been big into that. But I think my spirit insect is an ant. And the reason why I think that is when you look at the work that ants do, they work with diligence, they work with conviction, and they've got to work together as a team in order to make their dreams become reality. And I love working together as a team. I'm part of a couple great teams of people, and so that characteristic of an ant has always inspired me.
Look, I did the test online and it came back and said that I was a deer. But one of the characteristics of a deer is gentle. And I don't think anybody who knows me would ever characterize me as gentle. So then I had to go searching for a new spirit animal and I came up with the cougar. Now, I know what that sounds like, but no, I'm not after younger men. I am not. But it says that a cougar is dependable and hardworking and provides leadership and responsible and steadfast and stands behind their convictions. So I'm going with the cougar, and I only strive to be what some of the things of the cougar are listed.
This is kind of funny, or maybe those that know us are not surprised. We both think we're hummingbirds.
We're definitely hummingbirds.
Definitely.
We enjoy the sweetness of life. We like to spread joy, and so definitely hummingbirds.
I think, one of the things I read about the hummingbird was you try to take negativity out and be positive. And so I think that's, you can never be too positive in life.
My spirit animal, I would love to have it be something fierce, like a tiger or an eagle or a unicorn. But when I asked my kids, they said my spirit animal should be a bear because I give great bear hugs. I'm really protective like a mama bear, and I'm hairy. So that was one kid's suggestion. The other one said I should be anaconda snake because when I hug him, I just squeeze all the life right out of him. Again, I don't know if that's great advice. So my spirit animal is going to be a unicorn. Why not dream big with a little bit of fun and magic intertwined?
Okay, so a spirit animal, wasn't really sure, kind of thought I might have had an idea myself, so I did an online quiz. Didn't we all? Be honest, everybody. So here comes a tiger. And I'm thinking a tiger, fierce and mean and wild. Okay, so maybe I do resemble some of those qualities, but the spontaneity, the acting on impulse, and I guess the just having integrity and just at a moment's notice, just don't say no. I think that would be my advice to the new members. Just you can say no and don't say yes too often, but don't say no to those things that matter and that bring out your spirit animal, and then you can give that back in those gifts to this community we all know and love.
I did not know how to answer this question because I probably would have said like a magical unicorn just because I think that's fabulous and fun. But I went ahead and did a quiz online just to see what they would say my spirit animal was. And I think it was pretty spot on. It was a dolphin, actually, because they talked about how energetic and optimistic dolphins are and how they create a sense of community around them. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is so perfect for Ones to Watch because it is all about getting involved in your community. And apparently dolphins have a way of doing that and creating a community wherever it is that they go.
I literally Googled what spirit animal meant, and there were like twofold. And I took one of those fun internet quizzes and it gave me a butterfly, and I don't know that really, they're lovely, but I'm a little quirky and I don't know that totally summed it up. So I'm gonna go a different direction, and I'm gonna say that if Jerry Seinfeld and Joanna Gaines had a child, that's gonna be my spirit animal.
And a jaybird too. My spirit animal is a jaybird.